on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, the big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Garland in at the 1. Offensively, RJ, both teams are fantastic. We expect this game, don't we, to be very high scoring.
Oh, yeah, it may come down to just who makes the most plays at the end of the game. This could be a game that comes down to 1 or 2 plays will determine the outcome.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vucevic, and he banks in the layup.
On the interior, Vuce, look, this man has so many moves to account for.
Garland against Giddey. Kicks it out to Allen. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. Strus setting the screen for Mitchell. No good from the wing. To the inside. Back to Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Dosunmu. It's stolen by Strus. Here's Mobley. That's good. And it's Garland with the assist.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Outside, White. Back to Giddey. Fires the 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And here are the Cavaliers. Pass to Strus. And the 3 off target. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Which of the Bulls knocked out of the play-in by the Miami Heat for 3 seasons in a row?
You can't call it a rivalry if it's in the play-in. It's not the playoffs. The playoffs? With the Bulls finally committed to a rebuild, it could be a while before they create any more impressive postseason narratives.
And here is Garland. After the 3-pointer from Nikola Vucevic. Back to Mobley. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And so here's Cleveland. They trail by 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. It's stolen by Strus. Wound up there for Allen. And Allen slams it in.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Inside, and stolen by Mobley. Now, here's Strus. Defended by Dosunmu. Allen kicks to Mobley. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Sinks the 3-pointer.
Okay, Spider's showing his range way back there.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Out left to the wing. Vucevic down low. Working on Allen. Vucevic with the bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
for some t-shirts.
Hunter's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
Number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
Here's Allen. Pass to Hunter. And here is Strus. White covering. The kick out to Mobley. The three from Garland. Rebounded by Vucevic. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. On the wing, Giddey. Guarded by Garland. Vucevic a screen on Strus. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's White missing. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown. The finishing with force. Whoa!
That's what I'm talking about.
And what I admire about Hunter is that opportunistic attitude. This kid just makes things happen.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. When it comes to DeAndre Hunter, how would you prepare for him, Richard, if you were coaching against him?
Well, Hunter's wingspan will really wake you up on defense, but it's his catch-and-shoot game that everyone needs to watch. If you leave a gap, well, he'll make you pay.
Now, here's Hunter. In the corner, it's Mobley. Outside Garland. Drills it from outside.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Allen against Vucevic. Back to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Garland. Pass to Vucevic. The tray. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
You gotta love the response by Vuce. That's how you get your revenge.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. To the middle. Off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Nancy's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Mitchell, he's checked in for Max Strus. And Ball subbed in for Garland. Chicago also making some changes. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Buzelis. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Dosunmu. Now, here's Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. There's Ball with the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Chicago trailing. Huerter passes to Vucevic. Over Nance. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 12 in the game.
Look, Vuce is a big man that can score at all 3 levels. And look, his versatility makes him a nightmare for defenses.
Now here's Nance. Shoots from the elbow. And there's Hunter on the assist by Nance. Hunter's got his second basket of the game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Tipped away. Stolen by Ball. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Mitchell. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
He loves to show he's in control out there. And with that move, you can see how much control Mitchell has.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. White looking around. The 3. Offensive rebound. There's Ball with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Taking a look at the Bulls. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Jones is out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the shot goes in. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for the Cavs.
And Mitchell makes scoring look so easy. That jumper he's got is lethal.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. Well, it's been a remarkable comeback story for Lonzo Ball. He became the first player ever to undergo cartilage replacement surgery on his left knee. Now, with a role on a winning team in Cleveland, this is a great situation for a player whose IQ for the game is as good as ever.
A cagey veteran. Okay, thank you, Shams. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Coach Kenny Atkinson hit the ground running last year with the Cavaliers. He said Donovan Mitchell gave him the blueprint, adding, Mitchell told me our next step is empowering Evan, and me and Darius Garland can be great together. So there's no reason we can't be. So a lot of it came from him. He had a grip on where his team needed to go. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And the first one drops. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, then that can be as difficult as anything.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Buzelis is checked in for Okoro. Dosumu comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Jones. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 7, 5 on the clock. Ball against Giddey. Ball no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Williams. Here's Giddey. Shoots over Ball. Giddey no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. They're down low. Chicago grabs the miss.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Buzelis. And again, no good by Chicago. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Down low and stolen by Williams. Giddey kicks to Williams. And here is Dosumu. And he's good on the 3 ball. Dosumu's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. RJ, last season, as we know, the Cavs got hit with the injury bug at the worst possible time, right in the playoffs.
Yeah, the worst time possible. Their key players all had injury concerns as the season wore on. But sometimes you just got to play through it in the playoffs.
Cavaliers. Allen's checked in for Nance. Evan Mobley comes in for Wade. And it's Garland in for Mitchell. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Zach Collins. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Williams. Huerter against Garland. To end the drought. Good work there as it goes. Garland's got 5.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Vucevic with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Dosunmu's shot is off. Cleveland leading by 4. And Garland has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Here's Buzelis, covered by Mobley. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Strus is checked in, and a change for the Bulls. Whitey's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Now here's Dosunmu. D right on him. And again, Chicago. No good. Strus against White. Mobley sets the pick for Strus. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Buzelis with the ball. Scoreless thus far. To halt the run, and the layup is up and in.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Now Strus.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Strus. 3 on the clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Buzelis. Allen defending. Deflects the pass. And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Vucevic's screen on Hunter. Giddey drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Well, Josh Giddey provides a Ford General's mentality, RJ, in a 6'8" frame.
Yeah, he sees the floor extremely well and prides himself on his ability to create easy looks for his teammates, especially in transition.
Now, here's Hunter. After the miss from Vucevic, and Garland has it in the corner. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Back to Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Out to the wing. The wide open look here for Vucevic. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Pass to Garland. Allen outside. Now, here's Hunter. Strus in the corner. Mobley dishes to Hunter. Here's Garland. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Dosunmu. And here's Vucevic. Here's Giddey. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. The highly skilled guard pair of Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in its small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And stolen by Mobley. There's Garland. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Giddey with the bounce pass. On the wing, Dosunmu. Defended by Strus. It's White on the wing. Pass to Giddey. Mobley with the rebound.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Hey, Richard, the play-in tournament has not been kind to the Bulls in the past couple years.
Well, first of all, you shouldn't be in the play-in tournament 3 seasons in a row. That's where we should start. And every time they failed to advance, it shows how valuable getting a top 6 seed can be.
Now here's Giddey, following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Fires from deep. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Strus against White. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. And he hits the jump shot. Garland's got 10.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
And White kicks to Giddey. Vucevic against Allen. Pass to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Strus. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. RJ, you and I talk to people around the league, and there's a lot of chatter about Ayo Dosunmu.
Yeah, you can't deny Ayo's speed and shooting ability. And as he's progressed, he's become much better at reading defenses.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
Both free throws good from Dosunmu. The Cavaliers leading by 6. And Mitchell launches it from deep. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot goes down. Giddey's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Garland kicks to Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Buzelis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, before games, Jared Allen makes a point of fist bumping and connecting not just with the teammates and coaches, but team staff, security, ball boys. He said it's showing everybody love. They're all a part of it. I'm getting them hyped for the game, and it gets me going too. Back to you guys.
All about that connection. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
It's time for T-shirts.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. Bulls trail by 6. Collins setting the big for White. It's good from long range. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Allen passes to Hunter. Here's Mobley. The 3 from Garland. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Giddey. And that one drops. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Bounce pass from Strus. Now Hunter. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, you don't see those over and back calls too often because they're just so easy to avoid.
It's a lack of focus. That's all it is. But it can be a wake-up call for teams that have gotten too careless. But rules are rules.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Max Strus. And Ball subbed in for Garland.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch. White
against Mitchell. In the corner, it's Buzelis. Collins, a screen on Hunter. 5 to shoot. Dosunmu's shot is off. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Cleveland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Buzelis with the ball. Working on Hunter. Buzelis' shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Buzelis should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Hunter, the pass to Allen. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Now, here's Hunter. He's got 6. Outside, Ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Kicks it out to Jones. There's a screen by Collins. Jones, the pass to Collins. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Nancy's checked in for Allen. Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls.
What's up?
.35 seconds left in the third. Nance outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Nance. Collins grabs the miss.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Now here's Herter. Nothing on the board over Hunter. Herter, no good. It's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Let's go courtside, and there's some news on Vucevic. Allie, what have they told you?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie.
It's unfortunate but true. If you play with passion, there's sometimes pain that comes along with it. We wish him the best.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Williams. Josh Giddey is out there with Jones. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. Here's Collins. Following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. Nance against Collins. Williams for 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Pass the ball. Nance against Collins. Mitchell in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. Chicago grabs the miss. Inside. Here's Jones. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The vision of a point guard with that dish. Herter dicing him up with the pass.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Jones. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Pass to Wade. And here is Hunter. Giddey defending. This one for 3. And Wade slams it in.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Giddey. Up top, Herter. Vucevic, a screen on ball. Jones kicks to Vucevic. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Wade. Now Hunter. Giddey defending. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
And Mitchell doesn't take many shots from the corners, but he is more than capable of knocking them down.
Giddey sets the pick for Jones. Drives to the hoop. Bucket is good.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Nance. Mobley comes in for Dean Wade. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. The Bulls also changing it up. Ellis comes in for Williams. And it's White in for Kevin Herter. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Mobley outside. The wide open look here for Garland. Cleveland gets it back. Mobley finds Garland. Mobley a screen on White. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you can just throw pretty much anything out there and he'll go get it.
Pass to Vucevic. Hunter grabs the miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's Allen with the jam.
On offense, Ball is a catalyst. He knows how to move things around and give people quality shots.
Jones kicks to White. To the paint. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Vucevic.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now, here's Hunter. Got it to go off the glass.
Nice job by Allen inside, getting the ball in a good spot and finding a way to execute.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Is checked in for Cleveland. Mitchell comes in for Ball. And the Bulls making a change also. Dosumu's checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Allie, thank you so much. Now here's Giddey, Vucevic, and the shot will go down.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Here's Mitchell. Now Garland. It's the 13-footer. Vucevic pulls it down. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Giddey. Now Vucevic. Vucevic gets double teamed. It's White on the wing. Defended by Strus.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The three goes down.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Bulls trail by 13.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Cavaliers.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. When everything started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Donovan Mitchell.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And Cleveland making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Strus. Puts up the three. Knocks down the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now, here's Vucevic. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Outside Hunter. Garland with the screen for Hunter. It's stolen by Buzelis. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And a great assist as they pick up an easy 2 on the fast break.
DeAndre Hunter, first, third team foul. Buzelis, one shot.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Buzelis.
Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
Ball surveying the defense. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much.